kind of hard to put together a list, but my number 9 pick is no other than Batman Begins. Christopher Nolan changed the game when he introduced this new rendition of Batman, where we get to see a live action Batman in the real world, where there's no mystical elements, there's no supernatural elements, there's no aliens. This is no Batman dealing with the realisms of our world. And temperature and tone wise, it was so authentic to who Batman was as a character, in terms of the detective and in terms of the fighting and in terms of the scenery of Gotham. I mean, the Nolan movies have a special place in my heart. Batman Begins really revitalized that character because I really did enjoy the interpretation. It was just really cool to see Christian Bale embody the role as Batman. One of my favorite scenes in that movie is that when he was fighting Ra's al Ghul, or training with Ra's al Ghul, and then he's fighting against them in the training section. Like, Ra's al Ghul is basically building him as a fighter to take on Gotham, the evildoers of Gotham. And I thought that was just really cool to see. We actually get to see Bruce Wayne struggle with the fact that, it's either killing this person or taking down the whole League of Assassins. And the way they had the League of Assassins showed up in that movie was really cool. It's like this really big, like mansion on a secluded area in the mountains where these ninjas train, live, breathe, all this other stuff. I thought that was just so phenomenal. How they made that look so real, and our real elements of our world was so cool. I think another favorite scene of mine is where we see Bruce Wayne preparing to be Batman. He's building the cave. Like you see him, hook the cave up to his mansion. We see him picking out stuff for his for the suit, and then he goes to his R&D at Wayne Tech and takes everything to build the very suit that he embodies. And I'm like, whoa, it's just such an amazing piece of art to see that. I think Batman Begins was ultimately the turning point for the film industry, because this showed us that you can tell a very, very compelling story with a superhero. And like I said, this is a Batman in the real world, like where the police don't know who he is. The city officials, the name, nobody can find out who this man is. And this is a man literally running the streets of Gotham, which I thought that was so dope. Another favorite scene of mine is where the final scene where he's fighting Ra's al Ghul as Batman, and he looks at Ra's al Ghul and he says, "You need to learn how to mind your surroundings." And Ra's al Ghul is like, "You're finally going to do what I've been trying to teach you how to do." And Bruce is like, "I'm not going to kill you, but it doesn't mean I have to save you." And he allowed him to die. And I was just like, wow. I was like, that's Batman. He doesn't kill, but he was like, "Listen, I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you either." And I just thought that was just so dope. I really did enjoy that movie from top to bottom. One of my favorite films. It's like one of the best origin stories I really did enjoy. So if I had to pick anything for my number 9 pick, it would have to be hands down Christopher Nolan's Batman.